He's at play sacrifice on versus on left 2. Alright, so what you wanna do is up over here. Okay, gun. So SMG or shotgun. Because these missions are shorter and there are a lot of tier 2s coming up, you are welcome to choose either one. I'll pick a melee and a medkit. I like SMG generally, when I like kind of just shredding stuff, and then shotguns are good for like kind of like the tank. Not the tank, like charge and stuff, like beating everyone, just you know. There's a death charge spot coming up, so yeah. Alright. So yeah, so just keep going along here. Over here, you can as infected. If you don't have the infected that you need for the death charge, you can kind of ditch here. So this is kind of a thing where like your team's too lazy to ditch. The enemy team's rushing, that kind of stuff. Because generally you would just ditch in the water right here. Jump into the water and ditch. But yeah. But yeah, so just jump down here and attack. And they can make you over here. It's affected for death charge. Survivors, you come through here. There's guns here on this side. Like tier 2s. You can also go over here. Tier 2s around here sometimes. As well as right here. Tier 2s here sometimes. There's also another one coming up, but yeah, this is death charge spot. So as charger, you want to be like right here. You can be over here technically, and here, but I like going over here. It just gives you more options. You can watch the survivors walking and kind of keep track in real time. You're not looking through a wall, you actually see where they are. So you can kind of charge them, and if they go here you can kind of jump down and charge them. You can do that here as well, but here's you have the option of doing everything in it. Now smoke wants to be around here, and what he does is just smokes them like right here. And then charge them down, wow, right into the water. But yeah. So what you want to do is you want to make your way here, run here. If you have a melee, shot melee, cut smoker tongue. And then try to bait out the charger maybe and ditch it. Also no, the charger can't jump down here and jump down and try to charge you. So if you're like right, don't be right here. I'd recommend hugging like here-ish. Or you can just bait it out. You can be like right here, and then move. Like really hug like this or something, or just move to the side or something. I've done that a few times, but yeah, you can definitely do that. And then right here there's also guns here sometimes, T2s, grenades, pills, etc. Make your way over here. Now you might be like kind of relaxed here. Don't be too relaxed, because right here is a destiny spot. So one survivor's here. One survivor's like here, or even here, or even here, or even here. As long as like one's like kind of close but not completely like touching that, like too close to that, you can get charged and then bump others off the map into the water. So yeah, just you can overcome that by just like spreading out a bit, you know. I like the horizontal kind of plane, so just one here, one could be here, one could be here, one could be here. Just don't be like lined up before each other. And that's also the thing that's going to come up later as well, so on the next mission, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Here T2 sometimes. Here that traditional spot for like another attack. So yeah. Effective can jump down here. You know, boomer, charger, etc. If you're a smoker or a jockey, if you're a jockey especially, you can just jump down here and try to line them together and just try to get a death bomb. That is really useful, and I would recommend that. And yeah, like here you can get the last guy, so just keep an eye on the survivor side, just be careful with the last guy. And here's a stair, so we know charge to spit potentially, so just be careful. And then just keep going here. Also, just FYI, I did kind of forget to mention it, gas can spawn sometimes here, gas can spawn sometimes here, gas can spawn sometimes here. I think there's a chance here, there's a chance here. So if the gas can spawns are here, like here, here, etc., you can eat them over here. And what this does, actually, you know what? I'm gonna simulate one in. Is there one? Okay, we're gonna just pretend that this is a gas can, okay? Imaginary gas can. So you're gonna do is you're gonna run, jump, and just kind of throw it over. And now that's in the spot of the tank. So yeah, it's a little skip right there. Definitely recommend use that. I learned that from my friend actually. But yeah, just be careful, keep an eye out here. Smokers might try to grab you if you're the last guy, so just, you know, just gonna keep an eye out there. Yeah, sometimes there's melee, sometimes there's deagle, sometimes there's pills, etc. Usually no tier 2s, but you know, there's little stuff here. Gas can might be here. Smoker charger, all this kind of stuff, gonna start try to attack you. You can kind of sit up here and jump, block spawns, and also just, you know, kind of keep an eye out. Especially when like someone's healing or something. You can just kind of sit here. But yeah. So the stuff here. Smoker may try to grab you from here, try to pull you to the fire. Different damage. Charger might do something. Because this fire is pretty damaging. You can also technically just jump over. You can just go like this. Just gotta jump over. You do take some damage, not that much damage. But I would always just go this side. Because yeah, you get the tier 2s. You get some like melees, stuff like that. Sometimes. And then make your way here, check around here for this stuff. And then a lot of people will just jump down. I wouldn't jump down. I would like, you wanna kinda like run, let's get momentum. Oh, right. Yeah, I can't do this. I guess because I've done enough skips or something. The map is out at me, so I'm just gonna kinda simulate what you do. So you come in here, you kinda run this, run a little bit back, and run and jump. And what you do is you're gonna land right on here. And then you can run here. And what this does is it allows you to easily access, like going back if you need to. So if your teammate gets grabbed or something, obviously you can kind of try to shoot him. But yeah, just in case, you know. Like if he gets encapped, you can run, jump, and then just kind of land over. Obviously I can't right now because I don't know. But yeah, come back here. Just go grab him. You don't need to do that. You can jump down, but I just like it. It's just a lot easier. If you really like, if you can't, like you forget or something, like you can forget or you know rush because something happens. But yeah, over here obviously, you go like right here. Here's where your gas cans will be if you throw it over. Like you see my popping tank. And then here sometimes there's ammo, fire ammo. No, not ammo, fire ammo, maybe a Molotov or something. You can look over here. Okay, so over here is where the tank is. Do not try to shoot, just shoot him like that. It will do nothing. Like you will wallbang him. I've seen a lot of people like recently where they try to wallbang me through that. I try to kill me as tank and it doesn't affect him. Like shh, don't tell him, just attack. But yeah. But what you can do is obviously activate the tank, right? Like this. You can run, jump, and hold it. And this activates the thingy. I'm gonna go with that for now. Also, what I recommend is when you get here, especially like when you all jump down, right? First thing you should do, hold this for a second. Look at the tank spawn in. So rather than fighting 4 infected, you now find 3. So yeah, you've taken one out of the game for now. Obviously these windows right here. These are spawnable spots throughout the roof, on top of this. Sometimes smokes will try to smoke into the fire. Obviously all these boats, you can spawn behind these boats. Right here, sometimes hunters when you try to get 25 damage pounds. Especially when you're here. If you just do it normally, you are like kind of vulnerable to like ambush attack where they'll just attack you, spit on you, charge on you, hunter on you, whatever. So doing this, we're doing also just a little thing actually. You have to be a little bit careful. So when you place this down like a gas can, try to light the tank on fire, alright? There is a non-0% chance that you will just pick up the gas can, wherever you're throwing. And if it's in your hands, you can't thingy. What I like doing, by the way, is tell someone to do it who can do that trick, and then have a guy with a sniper like fall back. Tell everyone to go back, to be fair. Tell everyone to go back so they're away from the tank and that's in danger. And just have a snipe on that and just fire. There is a dirty trick you can do, which I do not recommend you do. Unless the enemy team is toxic, they're rushing, they're evasive, stuff like that. This is using a gas can to burn the tank. So what you do, so what you do, activate it. You can do is you can try to throw it up like that. and then when you activate it, you can just sit back to it, and it'll burn the tank inside. Now, if he's all over here, or like all over here, it may not burn him. So you can do is have 2 gas cans. One like right here. Oh. One there. Then one like, oh, almost went on fire. Oh, and I think I've, oh, okay, I haven't flopped it completely. Yeah, sometimes you can accidentally throw that over. Yeah, it's a weird spot. I'm gonna have to like go on this post, I think. And after you activated the tank, obviously, make sure you activate the tank. Bang, bang. It'll burn the entire tank. Yeah, like I said, don't do this. It's not working on campaign, because on campaign, the tank doesn't spawn in until you activate it. But normally, yeah, on versus it does. When you activate for like a second, it triggers the tank. The gas guns you can do is you can have one here, like just always, you just have one here. And you have one. You have one like down, like here. Or you can have one like here. Just hidden like here. And what it does is, if you miss this gas gun, like he just like, you know, you do it a bit too late. He will try to hit this. I don't know what you call it. A bunch of bricks, I guess, box of bricks. But as you try to punch that, obviously you stay like in a safe angle, and then you just kind of, you just burn him on fire. And when tanks on fire, he's panicking. You start looping him. So as survivors, you want to be kind of like running around. These are hittable, by the way. This. All these like smaller boats are hittable, so they will break and pieces will hit you. These also are breakable and they'll hit you. So there'll be like 4 chunks will hit you, so you can dodge them in real time. Like, oh no, they're not very fast. You can kind of dodge them a little bit. And also if you just stay in a weird spot like here, something. And if the 3 guys are here and you're like in a weird spot, they won't hit you anyway usually. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. These big boats obviously aren't hittable, like they don't do anything. Like you can hit them, but you won't break them. Obviously keep an eye on these windows. Smokes will usually come here and try to pull you here. There is a spawn spot over here, right here. So there's a ladder right here, and you can climb up and just jump down. So if you're like a charger, you can jump down, charge him to a corner. Same with the boomer and stuff. And then just like, you know, this is actually not a bad spot as well, because if you charge him into this corner, obviously all the effects get attacked here, and the tank can come and smack this boat into you, and also just corner you, because there's a corner. Stuff will spawn here, like right here, and try to smoke you from you. So just keep that in mind. So just have your eyes like, just have your ears open, you know, open the ears, and just kinda, yeah. I think that's about it, yeah. As tank, oh yeah, as tank, you can be set here. And what you want to do is when they're trying to activate the tank, get close to as you can. Just do the punch and push combo, which is M1, M2. Pressing both. And what happens is a lot of the times, your punch will go through. Apparently you could do this with just a punch, but for me it's only working with the punch and rock combo, aka the haymaker. So if you do that, it may fling a guy, just, you know, might just hurt him a little bit and push him up there. A lot of times just fling him all the way back. If he's doing the jump thingy combo, if he's doing the combo where like he jumps into this, this may not work to like stop the activation, but it will delay. But it will do some damage, I mean, sorry. And like, yeah, it'll take 3 damage, 24 damage, not bad, not bad. And yeah, you kind of want to delay the activation of the tank. You might be like, but I want to go out and I want to attack and damage. Yes, good. Damage is good, damage the tank is good, but the more you delay the activation of the tank, the more damage you're taking from affected and common and all that stuff. So yeah, if you're able to delay it that way, that's good. Same with spit, charge, all this stuff, general delay here. Yeah. You generally want to save boom, because boom is really good with tank. But yeah. You see here, punch charge, made a punch rock combo. You can also save back here. And also when tank activates, and if no gas comes or anything, you can kind of come here and just kind of curve a rock. And you might just hit one of these guys in the head right here or something. So yeah. Especially if you've got like, I don't know, like there's like fire. Like if there's like, if you're here, right, and there's fire all across here, you can kind of curve a rock and you might be able to hit someone. Or at least like, you know, be scary. It's good. So there's a ladder going right here. What you want to do is climb up it. Obviously, you come down. And there's another ladder like around here, right? You want to climb this. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't really like just stand here, but yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I am. So yeah, you can go up here, hide here, roll rocks, curve them downwards, hit them. Let's keep some rocks for a bit. Once you start with the aggro, you can either let it pass or come here, and there's a car right here. And this car you can hit it in, and you can use that car in combination with these little bolts and use them as hitballs. And yeah, I just would recommend just going out straight away because they all usually have tier 4, tier 4s, 4 tier 2s because you know there's like 4 spots, 5 spots, you know, so far. Usually have a molly or something, so yeah. Stay over there, throw rocks, curve rocks down, get a bit of free damage. Stay line of sight, obviously. Not line of sight. You can stay line of sight, depends. So like, what you can do is there's a one guy line of sight here. You can just kind of stand here, and let's say there's like 3 here, right? If you're like here, you can look at this guy, so you don't lose aggro, and just curve rocks downwards into these guys or these guys. Don't hit this guy because this guy will run towards these guys. So just hit these guys here. They'll probably curve your rocks. They might ski your rock, but throwing rocks does slow down your aggro. For some reason, I've heard that. I don't know if it's actually true, but either way, you know, it takes free damage anyway. Potential free damage. So you do that, and then like right here, you keep aggro, and the guy doesn't know. Obviously after a while the guy will move, but then you know you can just kind of you got a little bit of time before you lose aggro now. And then yeah, you can kind of go in, punch these boxes, the boats, the car. You can climb up again if you need to. And just think of your team. If you have a spitter, kill a spitter. Spitter's not really good with tank. Boomer, get a boomer now. You like boom from here if you need to. Yeah. You can boomer the down guy to kill him, which I don't really do recommend, but in this mission it's unless it's like 2 together, it's not really worth it because it's such a like an open area. Like if let's say the box is a down guy, you can just here, I can see him here, I can see him here. You know, I can kind of see him here. I could do up here. Like this, like this entire area is like very open and you can kind of see everything at all times almost. At different angles, like right there, you can't see there. I can't see behind this boat. I can't see behind there. But like generally, like if you just kind of move around a little bit, you understand. So I wouldn't really do that. But I would boom and the survivors are up. After I distract them. Let the tank come and start slapping. And yeah, that's kind of the tank fight. I guess like right here, you could grab the last guy before the tank fight. Try to keep him up. Especially if you get like a charge punching him, can damage per punch, and a grab and a spit and a boom. Just try to kill him. But yeah. Okay, over here. You have to open this obviously. I don't know, you have to open this. T2s need sometimes. Do not push here. Just fight the tank. Honestly, just fight the tank. You know. You want to go up here if you really wanted to. There's very few reasons you'd go up here, but you know, there might be. Like if they come here, if they come to the back, then you can just kind of sit here, curve rocks. If they try to rush the tank for some reason, curve rock, and you can also just jump down. It's not back in here. A lot of people try to push, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well you're a noob, you know why did you do?" Like why would you do that? Like, are you playing a really bad tank, or are you doing it for the memes? If you're doing it for the memes, it makes sense. It's funny, you know. But if you do the memes, it makes sense. But that's it, you know. Like why you rushing? You can just fight the tank, be chill, just kill you. Because it is a difficult spot for tank. I'll tell you that now. It's a difficult spot for tank. If you're playing against bots, it's okay. But yeah, it is a weak spot for tank, man. Survivors definitely had an advantage in the spot. But yeah, so here, in fact, you can attack here on the boat. Not the boat, on the train. You know, scenarios, so just be careful. They might try to grab the last guy that's here. So just keep an eye out. And then here, Ragri has a charge split combo. Fire is here, might try to jockey you into the fire, smoke into the fire. Which spawn here sometimes, so yeah, just careful of that. Yeah. I would definitely like try to play it safe this spot, just try to kill the infected. Draw crowning is a thing you can do. But you need lab protection because obviously all these areas are spawnable, so they can just jump down and attack you. Over here, there's sometimes stuff in here, so if everyone's black and white, we'll have the tank fight and stuff. There are sometimes pills in here, so get that. T2s here sometimes. One has a melee here around here. One has a pills just around here. There's look around here, there's pills. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes stuff in here. Like a med kit or like a D. No, I don't think it's a med kit, like a defib or like a pills or something, or like M16. Also on opposite side of here. There's pills and grenade stuff right here. Pills and grenade stems here. Yeah. They have like two options obviously. Either you can go that way or you can come this way. This way and kind of look around to see silly stuff. Boom. And then here is another spot. So here, T2 sometimes, molly grenades, you know, pills. You do get attacked sometimes, so people will attack from behind. Then over here, can walk around. So there's pills like around here. Defib or something. Grenades here a lot. There's a lot of grenades here usually. They're like a melee. So there's pills. Just keep making your way across here. And then there's a spot here where you can get pulled down. You have to go all the way around again. You see grenades here sometimes. So here you can get pulled all the way down, and you have to go all the way around again. And yeah, you can't really jump up here or anything. You probably can. There probably is a way to do it, but yeah, I don't know. There might be, but yeah, could be hop or something. 10,000 speed. But yeah. Yeah, smoke him down, try to jock him down. Jockey barely works, but go for it, you know. Charger can be here and charge him down. So to kind of help avoid getting grabbed, what I like doing is I like going here. This forces you to like a crouch because it's a bit like a cramped area. And what it does is it lets you block spawn here, and it makes it very difficult to get grabbed because it's so far back right here. You can get grabbed here a little bit sometimes when you're falling down, but yeah, just generally you can over here. Charge this big combo sometimes here. Charge this big combo sometimes here. Sometimes there's a witch here as well, so be careful. Like here, like here, sometimes there's a witch, sometimes it's outside as well. T2 here sometimes, so yeah, just kind of come here. So you can go here, this traditional way, which is that way, or you can go like a longer way, which is you go around here. Yeah, so from here, but yeah, you go here, or here. Yeah, this guy depends on your health. I think if you have like really low health or something, you know, so that's a good effective gun, maybe you go that way. Because this could be a trap. And that could be a trap as well, but it's a lot more awkward and a lot of thingy. A lot of people expect to go here. If everyone to go here, but yeah, go here, run down, pretty standard, you know. Just be careful you don't get like thrown off. Like don't like jump on here. Because you can get smoked, and you get smoked, you have to go here, and then go all around again. So I will just say, if you're here, just walk down. Just walk down. Just walk down here. And then you're done. You know? Bada bing, bada boom. Is that kind of like with the bus spot in which people just walk in that bus. I'm like, why? Why do you walk in that bus? Why don't you just jump down off the fence? Why do you put yourself in a position where you could get smoked and jockeyed off? You have to go around again. Why? Okay, so obviously you don't really in versus you don't really start with a sniper rifle. So yeah, shotgun, SMG. I would say SMG. This is a chrome or something. Then maybe up to you. Medkit obviously. It is a melee pick up. Look around. Sometimes they'll attack early, which is rare because it's a death dot spot. But you know, and they'll all attack. They'll attack the death dot spot or outside, but sometimes they will attack early, so just be careful. You know, sometimes they'll block you from here. But yeah, so just come make your way out. And then here, be an attack spot here. You might spawn behind here. Be careful over here. Over here. Yeah. If they're rushing, the enemy team is rushing, and the one that you ditch, you can just kinda jump down and attack all these areas here. Try to get for like a charger or smoker or something. You want charger, smoker, boomer, and spear, like I said last time. You get tier 2s and here sometimes. You get a gas gun. You can kinda try to yeet that over somewhere. You can yeet like that, or you can just yeet it here. And you kind of just try to bait out the charger. Just stand like here, you know. Because charger smoke right here. And basically what happens is straight line here. You do like a little bit here, but yeah, but there's a tree right here. And there's a tree right here. You know. This tree only matters though, because that tree's like a little bit, like either in the same angle or like a little bit to the other side anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, charge this way. You charge them into the water and they die. Obviously all this area that doesn't have this and does have a tree there, you can discharge. But that's just like the easier way to do it. Especially with like pubs, you know, you don't wanna be explaining like what this specific angle. Like it's just like, okay, so here just charge forward. That's it. Very easy to explain. Especially with the rushes. But yeah. You can put like, kind of put like molly grenade here. I'm just gonna try to burn the tank and try to bait out. If you have a shot melee, try to put smoke tongue if you need to. You could also just like rush across, try to put the tongue, and then come here and bug spawn. Oh, this place you can spawn. Don't get me wrong. You can spawn anywhere else besides this tree. Like here. The charger can spawn here. Jump down, charge. But the majority of the times, they only spawn behind this tree. And not only that, because I'm blocking this tree spawn, I can't really get discharged really. Unless I get smoked here, but yeah. Generally it doesn't really happen. It generally they're just gonna attack here or not. And if I'm here, here, there's other teammates here, so they can shoot the smoker. But yeah, so just kind of come here, block the spawns as people are going across, and then once they like hit like here, then just run past. Be careful a little bit, and then yeah. Spawn here sometimes, behind that fence. Here obviously, here. Tier 2 is here, so it's melee sometimes. Some grenades, pills, etc, etc. Make your way here, see a little water here. Go all around here, but there's no real need, just go straight here. They can attack here, they can attack here, 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 all these roofs. Yeah, there's always these propane tanks here, there's a melee sometimes. No real need for them. Like if you know there's a tank coming up, you can kinda position them, like here. Yeah, fire barrels here, melee sometimes, pills to fill out. Make your way here. So if you wanna go this way you can. You can also do an off angle, which is you just go here. This is good for like, for example, like let's say there's a gas gun here, or like a molly. That's one shot it. You can, or this spit rather, you can just kind of go across here. Just make sure you have a teammate with you, because you're gonna get grabbed. Pills to brother here. I think I saw something. Like we were. But yeah, stuff here sometimes. Just make your way here. Charge spit combo here, potentially. So just be careful. You can kind of try to bait out. Over. Run here. Spawn here as well. You can spawn here and try to pull you down. So just be careful. And smokers will spawn here sometimes. Right here. Try to pull you. So yeah. Tier 2 is here, obviously sometimes. And then here. Roofs right here. So they can attack. Roofs right here. You know, behind here, behind the cars, etc, etc. As you go along here, alarmed car here sometimes. So smokers might spawn behind. Charge might come here, jump down, try to charge into it. Spawn behind here, charge into it. Recommend doing that, by the way. Witch here sometimes as well. So if you can like get an angle where like, you know, if you charge them like this angle, bounce off the car, and then hit the witch, you can. Or just hit the witch and then they might shoot the car anyway. Witch is better obviously, because the witch, you know, should, does a lot more damage. You can come up here as survivor and infected. Yes, okay for like the tank fight. The tank fights here. You can go down here, as survivor, etc, etc. But you can go over here. Then there's like, there's usually a deagle here, ammo here. So if you're going to run out of ammo, or there might be a new gun here sometimes as well. Here there's like shootables. So this is a melee. Nothing really here. I've never, actually to be fair, I've never been there, so I can't say anything. But yeah, go around here. Here so there's grenades, pills, as well as in the boat sometimes. And yeah, so here you can go here easily. So you go inside there, you go inside here, this way, and you can go inside this way, obviously. But yeah, through the boat. You can go around it technically, but this area it's not water, so it's kinda a bit faster. You can jump, run jump, so you can move it. Then over here, you can kind of go this way, and you can go that way. You can go here, run across. Jump on here. It saves like 3 seconds of time. Obviously, right here, spawnable spots you can attack. Here, so be careful of survivor. Here, they might might come here, try to charge you down, so you have to go all the way down here. And then once you go down here, you have to go all the way here. Go here, and go back here. So yeah, tanks spawn sometimes here, so just be careful. You might spawn like all the way over there, all the way here, or like, yeah, usually all the way here, all the way here. Sometimes you just spawn later on, so like here as well. So yeah, tank. If you get tank here, you generally want to kind of run back. Just stay here and just kind of shred it. You can throw a molly on it and shred it. Yeah. Ideally, like, he would be here before you molly it, because if he's like right here and you molly it, there is a pool of water right here, and he can distinguish himself. Yeah. He's no longer on fire, so yeah. Right here, keep going, try to shoot him, run around, try to loop him. Be careful not to get pulled down here by yourself, and even in general, because it's, you know, it's really cramped and it's hilly and stuff, and there's only really like one exit. There's a one entrance here, and there's only one exit. Oh, there's entrance here, so it should be here. Yeah, but yeah, there's only one exit, which is here. That's the only exit. So yeah, if you get yeeted down there and the tank's right here, guess what? You're trapped now. So yeah, just be careful. Try not to get smoked and jump into it. You can also obviously spawn here sometimes as infected. You know, rarely works out, but sometimes you can kind of make it work. Spawn here. You know, spawn in here. Yeah. I do assume you can discharge here technically. Like if you smoke them against this wall, and then like the charge really angles it, so he's like hiding. You can probably jump and charge into the water, I assume. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's too open, you know. Everyone can kind of see some angle, you know. A wall, so yeah. So right here with tank, it's pretty simple. If you want to pass the tank, you can throw rocks here, and depending on the skill of your enemy team, you may just like be eating the rocks, or they might be skiting it and shredding you. A lot of people do panic, so you can just try to like hit them with rocks, and then let it pass to another thingy. Obviously, if you pass it here from there, they have to go all the way here, like here. If they're still holding, like if they're still going back, on top of that, yeah, you must get off the tank. So, you can throw rocks and just kind of like hide. So, like running towards you and just hide here. That way it's not that far. If they run back, like here, you are now able to like re-discharge. If you get a tank, you can punch him. You can fall to death. Also here in general, if you punch him, you can probably just launch him into the water. Just try to angle it, because if you hit it this way, you'll just hit him at the bottom of this most likely. But yeah, try to whack him and sometimes they'll get launched off. Death bump is also an option. But yeah. If you get tank here, you want to run back here. And try to fight the tank here. You have two options. You can either hide here, and this is safe from like rocks and stuff. I have a friend that's very adamant about this spot, and I like kind of being in a weird spot. So I like being like over here or something. Not over here. Don't go over here. It's very like intuitive to kind of stand here. Just don't. Get like right here, because don't get smoked over here. If you stay here, just shred him. But otherwise, I'm shred from the angle. That way, like if he tries to throw a rock at you, you can skeet it, and his attention's going towards you, so they can shred him. If he tries to chase you, so they focusing on you. Even if it gapped you, the other three are fine. And vice versa. If they try to attack, if you try to attack them three, I can just see in a weird angle and just try to kill the tank. But yeah, that's all about the tank fight. Yeah, like obviously there's like water, so fire is less effective. But also more effective. But actually work in the water. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, so if you tank, It's not like the PvP with the tank. If you're a tank, you have a punchable car here. Punchable car here. Come up with the roof, throw rocks. It depends on like if they just stay here, you can throw rocks here. If they're in here, depending if they're going down this way, you can kind of go here, jump down, and cut them off, especially if a car right here. Gas comes over here, so be careful. But yeah, that's fine. Over here, come up here, throw rocks. You can throw rocks and just like play safe or just stay on sight. Keep away your health. If you get it on fire, you have water over here, which oh, there's no water in this one. Okay. Well, there's no water in this one, but yeah, you can just go here, jump down here. All this area is water, so you'll extinguish yourself. Car here at the table. And yeah, just like you're infected. If you're infected, you know, you can jump down here, rock and boom, booms, like charge, bit whatever. But yeah, generally what you want to do is infected. You want to jump down and just try to charge him or like bring towards the tank. To let the tank start working. But yeah, that's basically it for this part of the tank. Yeah, so yeah, you come over here. You can either skip this part or you can go here. I know we do skip that part, but you know, it depends on how much health you have visible. You can go here and get like a melee or something, or like grenades. And then you can go over here, which I do say go for it. If you're very low, I wouldn't go for it because it's, you know, it's a lot of room and stuff. You go here, and you're guaranteed pills over here anyway, like right here. You're guaranteed ammo and pills here, so I'd go for it. Here is good though. Let's get some grenade stuff for that. You know, and if there's a witch here, so there's a witch spawn here, you can kind of like, if you have a tier 2 or like a SMG or something, or a tier 2 like a AK or something, you can kind of shoot her and just run and let other people shoot her. Especially if they're shotgun, they can kind of crown her here. Actually climbing up, but yeah, come up here. They're all like stuff here sometimes, but I don't really touch them. Like if I kind of see them as walking past, then yeah, I just don't really touch them. Over here, obviously, like I said, here, pills, ammo, sometimes a melee. And then here is like a death charge spot, so yeah, be careful. So there's two philosophies and kind of ways of doing the death charge. So there's the kind of traditional death charge, and then there's the guaranteed death charge. So traditionally, you charge down, and this is what I prefer. So you charge down, and this is really effective when there's like two people together. So there's one here, one here. If you charge straight down, you will grab one and bump the other, and he gets yeeted and insta-killed. And the other guy, because he's gone so like, the slope is so like down, the angle is so negative or down. I don't know the term, you know, not a fast wizard, but yeah. Because of that, you're getting capped, and yeah, so you're getting capped and potentially a kill. Here, like anywhere here where the water is, so you can go here and charge into water. Charge into water here from there. You do get insta-kill because they're going to water, but you lose the thingy. And the thing is, with the in-cap, I do kind of prefer it over the death, because even if you only get one in-cap, they're now going to go all the way down to get saving, and they're going to eat a lot of damage, and they have to climb up again. And even if you die, you can keep delaying, and get another charger, charge them down again and do it again. So yeah, I do prefer it a lot more than the kind of death charge spot. I like to keep it traditional over there. So you know that the chargers possibly be here, right? Where death charge or death bomb, right? What you want to do is prepare yourself by getting a bile. Molotov work as well. You can burn like commons around the area. It'll instantly kill commons. With a bile, you can kind of eat it. You get close towards it, and you can heal the tank, heal the charger. Especially if you can heal the charger, do it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a nice purple outline around the charger. You know exactly where it is. Be able to track it. You know, if you see it running down, you can start tracking it. You can throw a molly at it if you really want to. You can just, you know, you've got a lot of options because you know it charges now for like a few seconds. So yeah, feel free to take advantage of that. So if you don't get discharged, just spread out. One here, one here, one here, one here. Also, just FYI, you can kind of spawn behind here sometimes. So just crouch and just try to spawn here. And if you're a survivor, you would generally want to like run and just kind of sit on here. You're blocking a lot of the spawns and you're staying safe. Yeah, unless like a smoker comes here, pulls you down and destroys you, which is rare. Like they have to have that exact setup at that time. You keep in mind that they probably already charged before because it's already you're already up. But yeah, and also you have your survivors here as well, so they'll probably kill the smoker, and you might M2 anyway. So yeah, just stay here. Yeah, give us a here if you want to, and just kind of and yeah, just try to like cover everyone. And if someone gets charged down, if someone's getting charged down, just try to chop the charger. So he dies before he even hits the ground, and that way he won't, he won't do much damage, if any. Yeah, come down. Yeah, so there's a temp fire here, so just be careful. Keep your eyes open, your ears open. And yeah, it's cool. Get axe, get melee pills, do that. So like around here, so there's like stuff here, so like pills, ammo, not ammo, pills, pistols, grenades, stuff like that. So to look around here, I wouldn't really do that unless you need it. If you're really running low health, there's also here as well, like here. There's sometimes like pills and grenade stuff. This is like people are black and white, like because it's a dangerous risk, but like you're struggling to get ahead. Like you're like, oh, I might die anyway, so I might as well, Tier 2's here. This is another death shot spot, so all this water is death chargeable. So what happens a lot of times is like a charger will hide you and charge you into the water, and then you die. So all the water is death chargeable. Here as well. So charger can be here. And spawn here, charge into the water. Just be careful. Also here as well gets technically, but I don't really see people go for that. I guess it's only this angle right here. Because these angles are too high. The walls are too high. Unless you like stand on the wall. And then the charge comes here and discharges you there. And I guess it works. But yeah. Also here. Roofs, so get like attacked. Be careful as infected. Miss survivor. But yeah. Over here. So there's the tier 2s. If you're running 1 ammo. Come here. Come here. Come here. So there's just pills, grenades for that here. Here, those gas cans. And yeah, just keep going. You have that way or that way. It doesn't make much of a difference. I think here there's like more pills and stuff. Because there's another room in it, so you have much other pills. I do prefer just to go the other way. Do this way. It's like jump here. Jump here. I don't even jump there though. You can jump over here. I just do that. It'll probably be different, Probably my parkour. And obviously over here they can attack, so just be careful. As well as generally, like here, everywhere. On the roof. All these sides. So just be careful. Keep an eye on your teammates. And yeah. Give them press here. Close the door. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's the finale. So pick a medkit. Pick a big gun. Pistols, melee, whatever. Now here. So spawn here. Spawn here. Here. Roof, obviously. This roof. This roof. They can spawn behind here. Inside here as well. So yeah, just be careful here. Just generally. What I'm doing obviously is gonna sit here. Just gonna keep my eyes around here. Around here. Coming around here. Sometimes you get attacks here. Very rare, but sometimes it happens. You can kind of see here. Keep an eye out. You are protected here from attack from here. And yeah, over here, just kind of see here. If the charge comes or boom comes, then you can run in aggressively to the melee. Here, pills here. Molotovs. Make sure you pick a Molotovs, by the way. Molotovs are the most important grenade. Like it's AK-47, like right here, and then it's mollies. Like it's not the most important thing, but it's close. Over here, obviously. Spawned here. We had the boat. We had the truck. Here, everywhere. Here's roofs. Roofs here, roofs here, roofs here, here, here. If the zone there. Inside this room mostly, around. Behind this. On this roof. This area everywhere. Here there's sometimes Molotovs. Here. But those are deagle. Molotovs in here sometimes. And a melee. Sometimes. Yeah, I think winning along the mission, you generally want to get big Molotovs. Molotovs here sometimes. Molotovs on this bench. These benches sometimes. There's sometimes a gun here as well. I think it's always gun here in versus, there's always a gun here. I think, yeah. From what I've seen. Molotovs here sometimes, there's always ammo always here. And on every generator, there's always ammo nearby. So yeah. I generally I want you to activate this generator first. Don't activate 2 generators at once, or 3 generators at once. Unless you go for achievement. And even then, don't do it in pubs. Do it like with friends, you know, don't ruin the game. But yeah, activate the event. Get ammo if you need to. And what you do is you want to sit right here. I generally go all the way around here. Just go for the spot. And I just realized, yeah, going here, here is better. It's much quicker. But yeah, so you will go up here. Fire track. This is the same as passing, obviously, because same map in it. It's just generators and the fact that this one has water, which is very important for the tank fight. I'll explain that more in a minute. So basically, obviously come here, you can melees if you need one, hills, Molotov, etc, etc. And when you activate the tank, the event for this one, sit here. You see around here. See the tank rocks if he comes here. If he comes here, try to shoot him. So pick up a Molotov. And as a tank is on a rock, or if you're just walking around, but generally sitting on a rock which is kind of stationary for a second, you can throw molly. It's burning. Especially on these areas because you can kind of hit him off and it'll bounce, so you have more margin of error. You can do it over here as well, like here also works. Everywhere else works. But yeah, if you find tank here, just maybe like here. The one a bit like here somewhere. And you spread out a little bit. You have one over here, like I said before. It's kind of thrown off. He's himself, so you can grab the stuff. So you're like right here. You can protect him a little bit. Who's the back of this? Right over here is usually a melee. And also they are like this garbage can, so that can be used. Like if the tank's like here and jumps down and just slap it, can get capped. Cars around here usually. Like car here. Car here. Another car here. Car here. We punched. This car can be punched. This car can be punched. This drumstick can be punched. They just have to be careful, obviously. But yeah, so yeah, as a survivor, you can be over here, try to throw a thingy, punch to the tank, obviously, and then if he tries to come towards you, run, jump, land here, run off, and then make escape. Try to loop him if you can. Go over here, run around here if you wanted to. As long as you got cover, careful, obviously. Over here, here's a decent spot. Cars here, obviously, and you can get attacked because infected can spawn here. So yeah, just be careful. But generally, kind of fine. Just be like here-ish. Also, infected can spawn then run up, charge, spit combo here. But yeah, you can come via dread, especially with this one guy like right here. They kind of block spawns. But yeah, there's that, and then there's also here, we discussed as well. This is the same, it's kind of same philosophy to some degree with the passing finale. But yeah, come over here, you can over here, here, like everywhere. Yeah. Also with the tank car, if you're a tank, punching the car is a bit tricky here because if he says that here, it's kind of hard. Here, because this entire like generator is in the way, and the kind of antenna of it is the main issue, because you try to hit a car in this area and a lot of the time what's going to happen is that car is going to hit this antenna somewhere. It might only hit like the bumper, part of the bumper might just hit, like on this side if it's hitting this way or this way, but that'll be enough that like you won't be able to hit a guy here, you know, generally. So that'll be a bit, yeah, it's good to like hit cars in here when you want to incap someone, or someone's here and incap them and just keep punching the car to kill them. Yeah, my general philosophy in this map is like, yeah, try to kill rather than incap and try to wipe. if you can. It depends on the situation, obviously. If you get shredded and stuff, it's different. But generally, like, if there's like one guy, if everyone else is gone, if everyone else has gone here, and there's one guy remaining here, in the incoming, just kill him. Unlike the finale of the passing, there is no defibs in this map. They're just, yeah, once one's dead, that's kinda it, basically. Yeah, that's another reason why I feel like killing with a tank in this one. Kill this guy, you know, and then, yeah. Obviously, with a tank here, the infected here can kind of drop down, boom, boom up, move, or rock boom, depending on the situation. You can spawn here sometimes. It's a bit tricky, but you can. There you go. Oh, and for tank, I'll discuss this in the passing finale. But you can come here, start curving rocks down these areas. Curving rocks down here into here. You can jump down in here, slapping them, depending on what happens. Just be careful the gas comes obviously, and if they're monies, but yeah, with someone low, you'd be like curve rocking, and maybe someone down here and try to pick them up or something like that. You can jump down and start smacking them in the corner. You can do the rock punch combo as well, where you press M1, the shooting button, and the pushing button at the same time. And what it does is if you do it right, and you like give enough time between the punches and the rock throws, you will like punch and then immediately like rock throw. And then you can follow that by another punch and do 75 damage. Well, not 75, it's 73. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of damage. And then one more punch, I think. Okay, so as tank, you generally want to come here, climb this ladder right here. And yeah, these are ladders. Ask me why, but the ladders. And yeah, just get in the water, like I said before, and you will take out the fire. And it not always works because sometimes it just you get really good players and they just start shredding you. But yeah, you can climb up here obviously and just start throwing rocks, curving it down for a while. Just be careful with Molotovs. When you see a Molotov, start jumping back or something, depending on the arc of the Molotov. Like if you can tell it's going really high above, just go a bit forward, and vice versa. Yeah. So the spawn spot for a tank is here. Here. There's like one here. And then one like here, I think. Ish. And yeah, you can kinda go use what you can, you know. The tools in your toolbox, so use like the cars and stuff. Don't use all of them in the first tank. We'll leave some for the second tank. The third tank, just do whatever. Just whatever you can use, you know. But yeah, so yeah, over here this is the first generator you do. And then I'd go for this one. And then this one is good because you get the med kit right here. You get the ammo. If you run new gun you can. You can go over here, get melee grenade. Thing there. So it's pretty good. Then you go back straight, hop back here. Same thing as last time. And then once you're done with this one, you want to go for this one. And this one, so there's grenades and like fireballs here. There's usually fireballs here. Grenades sometimes you look for Molotovs obviously. Molotovs are most important. Molotovs here sometimes. Molotovs here sometimes. There's usually a sharp melee here. So yeah, what I like doing is activate the event. As I've activated it, jump down, get the melee, and then run over to the next spot. Obviously you don't have to run down here, you can run up here. And yeah, you can go this way if you want to. If you're the tank, then this is probably a safer area. You let it like try to push the car and go around or whatever. You throw Molotov at it. And yeah, if you like starts running this way for some reason. Like if we try to go up, then we just go down, try to run back to the safe spot. The nice spot to kill the tank. And yeah, now we're going to talk about like after the event's all done. So after you've done 3 generators, and you've killed the tanks and that, you're going to be at the finale. Activate generator when all of them are up. And yeah, you want, so generally you want to have 2 people up. Now technically only 1, but Left 4 Dead is very stupid. It's very stupid. Especially on versus. And like if someone gets grabbed sometimes what happens like when one gets grabbed for some reason it counts them dead. It's just weird. Like, even like a second. Half a second is enough that you've lost the round now. It's happened to me a lot of times, so I would definitely say have at least 2 people up. And then one person just run as fast as you can. You're up here obviously. Oh, okay, I guess I can't. Yeah, my jump's zooming in and you're just gonna careful. On effective side, you want to keep grabbables. Best I can grab. I'll try to grab them. Just be quick with it because sometimes, like even if you get yeeted, it will still kind of let you finish it off. So, yeah, you want to be quick and you want to just charge and then just like if you have a spit, spit. Ideally, you would kill the spit right when it's ending, and like the boomer, I just grab. Charge is really good for like a secondary. If you don't use a charger to charge, you grab someone with like a smoker or a jockey and just keep punching them. Let them incap, run back. Especially jockey. Jockey's really good. Put them here, start punching them, hide, let the other guy come and just keep repeating that. And hopefully you can get the wipe. And if you know, if you kill like, you know, usually like 2 might come down, and if you get those 2 after the one guy, the other guy can't come down because if he comes down, it's already GG's. Of the guys died, then it's GG's. Because you need 1 guy up for the sacrifice. Might actually work if you actually win. Here's another tutorial that you can watch.